Right, quick intro today. I've only got about 3 hours, plus it keeps raining. I don't really care about the rain, but I just want to get out, back in the field, and see if I can find anything else Saxon. Since that Saxon brooch came up, the gilded one from the last video, I didn't know it was a Saxon brooch until I got home. Thought it was something like similar era, but it was a lot different from the first Saxon brooch I found. A lot more ornate and intricate, if you like, in the detail. So I'm going to give it a shot today. I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to change the coil. I'm going to leave the 13-inch coil on it and concentrate in the area which I think could yield similar items. You never know. Failing that, I'm just going to wander around the field till it rains or till it gets dark. So. Right, am I feeling lucky? Not sure today. I don't know, but we're going to give it a good shot, and I'll see you on the first decent thing I find. Well, I've been digging every target so far. No real rubbish. Just a bit. That's an odd piece of lead. There's the seal. Piece of crotal bell. Tiny weeny bullet from I think they're 2.2. That's nicely decorated. It's quite caked in mud. I think that's just going to be a standard button. And I'm not so sure if these things are suspender clips, you know. It'd be the third one I found around here, unless there was a lot of women around here. Or men, depending on how you favour. Yeah, so I'm just going to... Oh, sorry, I forgot one. That's one I just dug up. A little tiny wee buckle. That was deep. I don't know if that could be a watch, or if it is older. And, there we go. So, I'm going to carry on. Try and stay out of the wind. Right, as I'm getting quite a few targets and only have 3 hours, I don't want to turn my camera on and off, on and off, so I'm going to do them in little groups, unless I think the hole is going to be good and I'm going to dig it live. This is a weird piece of lead. Lots of markings on one side, more markings on another side, so until I get back and clean that, could well be nothing. Out of the hole I just dug, big old bullet. I had one of these once before and I managed to get someone to look at it and told me it was from an early German machine gun, from the machine guns they fitted early on in the war. So this will probably be from a plane that strafed the area at one point, and another bag seal. I don't know how old these things get. I don't know how you date them really, but yep, another bag seal. So another three targets dug. Now there's an interesting one. It's been gold gilded at one point in its life. It's very delicate. I couldn't tell you if this is old or new. It could be an old bit of jewellery, brooch. Looks like it's been fixed at 2 points at one point. Or it could just be not that old at all. And you know what I'm hoping for, so... okay. Right, on to the next. We've had a multitude of buttons, and now we have a coin. Oh, I can take my glove off. We'll get it off the mud. I'm going with halfpenny. I think I'm right with halfpenny. Probably that Victoria coming out there. Oh no, that's Britannia coming out there. Yep, one halfpenny. So while we're on this side, 1886. Everyone's a winner. That will be a young Victoria again. There's a lot of young Victoria coins in this field. Happy with that. That's nice. That will clean up lovely. Pictures on Facebook as usual. And yeah, let's go and find some. Well, this is a new one on me. I thought it was gonna, as I saw it, I thought, oh, musket ball. That's not. That is shiny and smooth as you like. A lovely green. Very heavy. I wouldn't know, apart from a marble. I really had to double check to see that was metal, because look how shiny that is. I don't know what that's for. Well, if anyone knows what that's for, be interesting. It's not a musket ball. No holes in it. No marks on it. It's actually quite nice, but could be interesting. It's a lead something. 4 holes in it. Not a lot on that side, but the other side, it's all lines across it. There we go. Don't know. Probably nothing. It's probably just cracking where it's been smacked about in the field, but definitely worth a clean. That's definitely made of lead, that one. Interesting bit of lead, this. It's got some very old writing on it. I can't make out what it says. Looks like an A and a P and a B. I don't know. Something on that side. P, A, U, P, B. I really don't know. See if I can get more of it. Definitely intriguing bit though. Good morning. Another lovely morning. Nice crisp October, autumnal, damp morning. But I've come back to the stubbly field where I found the double medieval coin behind me. It was the, I can't remember the other now, Charles I bent love token, hammered, and I think it was Elizabeth, if I remember rightly. Still, I found 2 medieval coins just behind me, so I'm back out with my trusty minelab. Put the big coil on, because I found that works pretty well on the stubble, and as it's damp, I'm hoping the stubble will bend and give a little bit. It's not quite as hard as it was when it was first cut. I'm going to work my way down the field today, I think. Might do a couple of lengths rather than widths and see what's further down, because I've done the field in areas, but I haven't really been all over to see what other hot spots there could be. Yeah, got a couple of hours. I'm gonna see how it goes. I may disappear to a different field, different farm this afternoon, just before they plant it really. Start of this video is, or should contain, my last hunt, or my last decent hunt, but it was cut short. It was just not enough time and it started raining. I did go out again, but all I found was buttons. 28 buttons. It was a different field I thought I'd try, and it was dreadful. Just button, button, button. So, yeah, can't really use that footage because it wasn't interesting. 3 hours I'm never going to get back. But at least I know that field is not worth gaining again. It wasn't a big field at all, but got to try them all. So I'm going to finish my coffee and I'm just about set, ready to go, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Right, there's my first target. I've not even sort of got into position, if you like. I've just walked away from my bag, and this was too nice, and it looks good, too nice as well. Look at that. I did find it. I pinpointed it and then broke the bit off the front, and I daren't touch it now. Look at that. Whatever this is, has still got the pin in it. I'm not gonna do anything with this. I mean, it feels alright, but I'm not gonna clean it. I'm just gonna take that home as it is. Some sort of, that is a brooch, I'm sure. A very old one as well, because that pin doesn't look very thick. It's not like a buckle from a piece of leather. And that's wound in there. Just about see. Very thin. Ooh. Don't know the date on that. Could be super cool though. Definitely good for a first hole. Well, that'd be cool. Alright, let's go and find some more cool stuff. Right, target number 2 is out. It's in here somewhere. And it sounded really strong. Eee, look at that. Take that off. A coin. Second target. What's it going to be? I'm going with penny, obviously. Looks very green. So I'm going to go with George the 5th, maybe. It's his sort of colour. Excuse me, glove. Either a George or a Victoria. Hang on. Let's give it a bit of a clean and we'll go. It does say 1928 at the bottom. George the 5th. Not that you can see his face. Not yet. Not till later when I clean it up. So the pictures of that lovely little thing and this coin will be on my Facebook page. In case people don't know. Links in the bottom. I'm going to give it a soak and clean it later on. So yeah, awesome stuff. Right, on to the next one. It's out somewhere in this mess, so I don't think. No, I heard it at the bottom of the hole. Just chucked. I'll scoop of it over here. Ah, found one of these for a long time. That's what I think it is. If it's like a dress weight or a fishing weight. I just saw a hole there. Has it got one that end? Yep, one there. So it would have hung on something. Not sure if these are dress weights or not, but anyway, looks a bit big. Still definitely a lead weight winner. Well, I just did a live one and it just turned out to be nothing. As quite the majority of live ones are, but there's something just here. And I just thought, oh, it sounded good, sounded like a coin, but not a coin. Ooh, oh look, let's get you in the sunshine. What is that? Well, that's something strange. Take my glove off if I can. We'll have a better look. That I really don't know. Yeah. If anyone does know, see if it's got any pattern or something there. Could be a hole in it. Yep, we have a hole. Some sort of mount maybe? No, no gilding. So I'm not going to rub anything off. Don't know with that. Right, this one sounds a lot better. I've just said that on another 2 occasions. I might put one of the other live digs in that I did, but live digs just aren't working this morning. What's at the bottom of the hole isn't worth putting in a video, but this one I can show you on the screen. That, if you can see it, looks lovely. That's right down there where like silver coins are. It is also where some tin foil lurks, ring pull tabs, which is what I've been having a problem with. I've just dug up 2 Stella cans. Not that you get much rubbish in this field, and it only ever seems to be Stella cans, funnily enough. But I'm going to do the numbers. Should be something like a 9, maybe 10. Yep, 10 conductive. 9. There we go. 21. It's gone down. Good. Yep, about the same. They're all about 10, 11, 10, 9, 10, 9. There you go. That's a good indication. So let's try again. Third time lucky. It is somewhere here. sun's come out. It's a bit windy. But I've got to do one live dig that's successful today. Otherwise I might cry. I quite like doing them, but... Ooh. Where is it? Somewhere in there. See if we're going to be in that lump or... No, that's a stone. Right, so somewhere see that? No. Oh! That's what we like to see in the morning. Just about to go and have a cup of tea. That looks, is that a sixpence? No, that's a hammered. I think, yeah. I thought it was going to be a sixpence, like a, you know, a mill coin. Da 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 da. Ooh, it looks very worn though. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that does look very worn. Not that I'm complaining. Never complain about a hammer coin. Ooh, I might get a date off it. I think it'd be hard to get anything off this one. Right, I was going to have a cup of tea, so I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, give it a bit of a wash, and see if I can get anything readable off that. Winner. Right, see you in a bit. Right, tea break time, and I thought I'd show you the brooch while I was washing the coin. So I washed the brooch too. Looks like a little annular brooch. I wouldn't like to say how old it is, don't know. Pin still moves. I'm gonna say it's probably not super old, a couple of 100 years maybe, just for the fact that that pin is so thin, but then I could be wrong. The coin, if anything, the only thing that really survived was the date, because this side is very, very worn. There's a bit of light on it, but Elizabeth I, nonetheless, 1665, well happy with that. I don't know if it's a penny or a groat of some sort, half groat, I don't know, but yeah, brilliant. I haven't stepped foot on this field without finding a hammered for ages, which is a good thing. Right, I'm going to carry on. Right, sort of a surface find. There's something very noisy in this baked lump, so let's have a look. Get my spade. Give it a smack. Oh, look at it is. My old friend the musket ball. It's a big one, give it its due. The size of that bad boy. There you go. Okay, well that's the musket ball out of the way. Let's go and find some nice relics. I think, just dug this one out of there. I think it's a spindle well. Right through. Yep, looks like it. Again, these are quite hard to date, but they go back quite a long way. Used for spinning. Materials like wool and whatever. Put it on the bottom of the spindle, you spin it to give it its weight, to keep its momentum. So yeah, there you go, spindle wheel. Oh, I wasn't going to do it live because it's so sketchy, but I think there was a bit of iron nearby, which is now over there. And what I want, I think, is in that lump there. As you can see, it's a bit right down the bottom, but just now it was right on the silver, so I don't know, maybe there's two targets. Oh, there you go, it's changing again. It's jumped into the... I don't know, I still don't know, but we're going to find out. It's in there. To get my spade, just flatten it off a bit. Break it into some bits. I'll use the coil because you can hear it as well. Nothing on that bit. Nothing on that bit. Nothing on that bit. So it's going to be in the crumbs or in that bit. Or it could have just disappeared. Oh no. Is it in that bit? Nope. It's in the crumbs. Still none the wiser. Oh, right there. Oh. That sounded good. Was that a little tiny wee button? Ooh. Not again, surely. That may be a bit of rubbish, or is that going to be the tiniest hammered in the world? That does look like a hammer coin though. Let's give it. Yeah, I can see something. Oh, another one. Oh, cool. Double hammered. Double hammer Thursdays. Used to be double hammered Tuesdays, but you know. Right, give it a quick clean. There we go. One side we've got a long cross, so it's a long cross something with pellets in it. And then the other side is a bit harder. Could be a Henry, although more likely an Edward. I don't know. It's not too badly worn, it is a bit bent, I've just slightly uncreased it. But yeah, awesome, another hammered. There's not many targets in this field, but the ones I'm getting are good. Brilliant stuff. As you can tell by where I am, the farmer came over and said, oh, you can do this little bit. And it's only a small strip that he's just rolled ready to plant, so this time next week I won't be able to get back on here, so I'll be back on the stubble. Brilliant. Right, narrowed it down to this lump. Yep, pinpoint is on. It's in here somewhere. Let's give it a mash. I don't know. It was hard to get with the big coil. Well, the big coil is picking out some brilliant little targets, but it was don't know, hard to pinpoint this one. So we'll see. It wasn't particularly deep. But I narrowed it down to, it's not in that. So I'm just waving them over the coil. No. As you can see, I'm having problems finding it even right here. Oh, there it is. That button. Or is it? Yeah, damn it. I was going to say I don't know, but that's very thick. Could I have my first Roman coin maybe on this property? Ooh, what's that? What is that? I don't know if it's a Roman coin or not. It's one thing I don't find many of. So I don't know what they look like really, apart from watching other people's videos. Ooh, it's got a cross on it. It's very thick. It's broken, which is a shame. I might keep licking my thumb. Doesn't taste very nice, but do you know what? That could be my first Roman, maybe. Or just, I don't know. It's tiny. I know you get tiny weeny Roman coins, but what is that? I'm liking it, whatever it is. Is that going to focus for you? Yeah. More detail that side to be seen. There is stuff on this side, but I think there's a bust there facing to the right. Ooh. I'll wait till January now unless I can get this ID'd via Facebook and various forums, or any of you guys can tell me what this could possibly be. Have a good look, and yeah, any suggestions are welcome. Picture on the Facebook page later when I've cleaned it up. Some close-ups and whatnot. Brilliant. Looks to be, on the surface, a little watch winder. Just crack off that dry mud. Yep, little watch winder for a pocket watch. Cool, I like these little things. Right, next find. Hey, we have another coin. This coil tech coil is definitely doing it today. However deep that was. I've got a feeling it's going to be a coin of non-description. Yeah. Possibly a bit of water. I can just see something there, maybe. That's as much as I'm going to do with no water anyway. I'm going to go and have another cup of coffee and I might have a quick wash of that. Yeah, right, let's go. Right, coil tech's done it again. Another coin. Could it be another farthing? Quite thick, so it could be an older one. Although this looks to be stuck on quite well. Yeah, that's one for cleaning at the end. Another coin nonetheless though. Right, it's the end of my day. It's been a good day. This is the first lot from the first half of the video with a bit of tractor. These are all the buttons that I didn't film in my last outing. It was just terrible. Button, 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 button. There's a couple of little bullets in there from the first one. And yeah, other little things. Today's stuff, got watch winder. There's a few buttons there, and a few little odd bits of copper which I'll clean when I get in. A couple of nuts. That interesting thing is actually a door number. The telegraph poles in this field have got door numbers on. They must denote something for the telegraph power people. Yeah, I think it was number 3. So that can go in the bin. That's part of a drain rod. That's on me lead. That odd thing, I don't think it's anything old. But again, I'll clean it when I get home and see what happens. One musket ball, one world weight, and one fishing weight or a big dress weight. Not entirely sure, I can't remember. That I pulled out the floor earlier. There's nothing on it I can see at the moment. Get onto the cool stuff. Alright, we've got a 1916 farthing, a I think it's 29 that was, penny. That's a George I think it's George II, George III. He's facing to the right and there's a ring around the outside, so not sure if that's going to be a halfpenny or a farthing. I will stick it on the bottom of the screen shortly. One Lizzie the First, 1565 hammered silver, wicked coin. The other hammered is a long cross. I think it's an Edward. I will find out either via Facebook or my flow eventually. That, I like that. I don't know what that's going to be, but I like it because it's odd. That looks good, that. One Annular Brooch. And these were the coins from the other day. 1886 I think that was. Halfpenny. Couple of lead bag seals. I mean that could be similar to that. That could be part of a closing ring. One little buckle and one big bullet. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So I've pretty much done that bit of the field, but it's going to get planted now. So I won't get on there till next year. So I'm going to stick to the stubble, I suppose. If I can't get on anywhere else. I'm happy. Double hammered again. Weird. Right, I'll see you all lot very soon. Check it out on Facebook if you want. Like, subscribe if you feel you want to. And be lucky.